Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to build a fully functional, sortable table using React and the React Table library. This table will display user data, and we'll even add a cool feature that lets you copy a user's full name to your clipboard with just one click. Let's dive right in. I'm using React version 19, but the React Table library I'm trying to install, version 7.8.0, only supports React version 16, 17, or 18. This creates a dependency conflict because React Table is not compatible with React 19. Since I don't want to downgrade React, I'll use a different library called @tanstack/React Table. This is the modern version of React Table, and it fully supports React 19. Let's install it. With that installed, let's start coding. I'll create a new file called app.js and import the necessary dependencies. Fake data from a JSON file called mock_data.json. This file contains all the user data we'll display in the table. Don't worry, I've already prepared this file. React, because we're building a React component. UseTable and useSortBy from React Table. These hooks will help us create and sort our table. Now, let's define our table's data and columns. The data is coming from fake data, which we imported earlier. I'm using react.useMemo to memoize the data so it doesn't get recalculated on every render. The columns array defines the structure of our table. Each object represents a column, with a header, the column title, and an accessor, the key in the data object. Notice the last column, it's called Actions, and it doesn't have an accessor. Instead, it has a cell property, which renders a custom component, a button that copies the user's full name to the clipboard. We'll define that button in a moment. Now, let's break down the copy button component and the copy to clipboard function. The copy button component takes a text prop, which is the full name of the user, for example, test user. Copy to clipboard function. This function uses the navigator.clipboard.writeText method to copy the text prop to the clipboard. This is a built-in browser API for handling clipboard operations. After copying the text, it shows an alert to let the user know the text has been copied. Button rendering. The component returns a button element with an on-click event handler that triggers copy to clipboard. The button has some inline styles, margin left, 5 pixels, to add spacing between the button and other elements. Here's where the magic happens. I'm using the useTable hook from React Table to create the table. I'm also passing useSortBy as a plugin to enable sorting. The getTableProps, getTableBodyProps, and other methods help us bind the necessary props to our table elements. In the return statement we're returning a div with the class app, which wraps everything. Inside it, there's another div with the class container to style the table. The table element is where our table will be rendered. We spread, getTableProps, to apply the necessary props for the table to work with React Table. We map over header groups, provided by React Table, to create the table headers. Each header group contains a set of columns. For each column, we render a table header cell. We spread, column.getHeaderProps, column.getSortByToggleProps, to make the headers clickable for sorting. Inside the we render the column's header, the title, and a sorting indicator, upwards button or downwards button, based on whether the column is sorted and in which direction. Next, we map over rows, provided by React Table, to create the table rows. Each row represents a single data entry. Before rendering the row, we call prepareRow, to ensure the row is ready for display. For each row, we map over its cells to render the data in each cell. We spread, cell.getCellProps, to apply the necessary props for the cell. And that's it. We've built a fully functional, sortable table with React and React Table, complete with a handy copy button. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coding content. The code and data file are available in the description, so feel free to use them and try it out yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.